Watching on here today. The referee speaking to Tchaikovsky. Eventually, this throw will be taken. Tchaikovsky moves forward. Loses out though to Arena. Wait. Now White. Arsenal very close to getting that right side of their team fit and firing again with White and Saka. Saka on the bench here today. Odegaard, part of that triangle too, who has been taken out of the starting 11 today and is on the Arsenal bench. Lewis Skelly. Very cool from Raya again. Used to play not too far away from here. Non-league football with Southport. On loan there from Blackburn during his early days. What they were looking for, in particular Raheem Sterling.
Yeah, he's just gesturing there as if to say, I've been pushed, referee, you know, you've got to give me the free kick, but obviously felt that he was trying to hit the ground a bit quicker before the push.
Well, the most popular player inside Goodison Park with his Liverpool past, Jim.
Yeah, I was just thinking that earlier on. I'm surprised it's taken you this long to say it.
There's Illuminated Jai. Just hesitated. Trossard tried to pick up the pieces. The referee waited to see how it played out, and Arsenal get the free kick.
Well, Trezeguet is really unhappy because it looked as if he played the ball. Does he go across the player? I'm not sure he did. That looked clean to me. And sometimes you can kind of just get your thigh across the knee or whatever, but it didn't seem to be the case. He just seemed to wrap himself around it and play the ball.
Having a look at this for Arsenal.
Yeah, and it's looking like the usual rearguard action in terms of set pieces. Four coming from the right side.
And they'll step into the gaps now. Lifted in by Waneri. There's Trossard. Saliba. Arsenal quick enough to move. Trossard again. Saliba on the outside. Patterson dives in. White. Kivior. Too much space on that.
Yeah, the free kick was overhit initially, and then Kivior in the end didn't help matters.
Mainly to David Moyes' long-time assistant coach Alan Irvine. It was Alan Irvine who suggested that David Moyes should sign on Tata. David Moyes wasn't too sure at the time. He liked these big, powerful players, but eventually relented. And also pushed for Stephen Pienaar and for David Moyes to give Liam Asman a chance as well. He likes his technical players, Alan Irvine, a former winger himself. But that is how the story started for Mikel Arteta and Everton.
He was player of the season a couple of times. Get
the free kick. He lit up this place, and now he's looking to bring Goodison down on his return with Arsenal.
Until they get to the penalty box, Arsenal have looked very good in possession and we've enjoyed more of it. And we're not too bothered about. really. They're happy to soak it up. I mean, David Moyes, I think, realised initially in arriving here that he's got a much better defensive setup, and he's going to have to work an awful lot harder on the creative side of their game.
Try and create here.
He started it with some doubt, but I can assure you right now there's an awful lot of certainty about it, and there's more proof of it just now. I mean, he read it beautifully, he didn't commit too early, perfect timing.
Everton again. Jai's on the move. Looks to pick it out, Tillman and Jai. Back to Day. Passing to the outside. Bishop goes the other way. Tillman and Jai. This is Jack Harrison. Harrison's cross, and Jack into the sandwich goes down. Looks pleadingly towards the referee. It will be a goal kick.
Yeah, it was Marino and Njai, and I think some Evertonians were hoping that there might be a penalty in that, but I think it was just a case of some entanglement, and both went to the ground. But just prior to that, that was a little bit lucky, and the fact that Gay was trying to find it, trying to play that kind of incisive pass through. But I think we're seeing that at both ends at the moment, Gary, aren't we? We're seeing, you know, some very good defending.
Yeah, Kivior on the way that time for Arsenal. Almost presenting the ball and the opportunity to the visitors. Position. Midfield arbitrary. Making an impact for club and country as left back.
I think as soon as he arrives into central midfield, you're scared, and you see Marino much further forward, and much more advanced.
One defeat in the last 20 games in the Premier League. Costly defeat too against West Ham. Too much of that for one error. Jai, starting today, Dwight McNeil. On the Cavalier, potentially back in a month's time as the season draws to a close.
I think the attempts we just saw on the screen before, Gary, as well, I think basically sum up the way the game is unfolding here with Arsenal having more of the possession and open play.
Opportunity from the bench today, and what he will give Everton is a bit more prowess as set pieces as well with the deliveries that he's capable of.
I mean, he's another fine option now for David Moyes to be able to select from.
David Moyes hopefully he's not far away from starting games, but he's an option on the bench today. That's White. Lewis Skelly. White has made the dash infield from his right back position, and the ball was boomed towards one area, but once again too much on it. Saliba. White involved again. With Eric.
He's given the thumbs up because of the attempt to get him in behind.
That's the latest striker that Arsenal are being met with. Scoring goal after goal in Portugal was Sporting, of course, over the English game too, with the stars of Brighton and Swansea, and most notably in the second tier in Coventry City before he made the move to Sporting. Excited about what Arsenal can do in the window in the summer. There's Patterson. Bradwaite. Eric Boonham. And a side through for Decore. One back by Eric Boonham. He's not forgiving this up, but he miscues the cross. As you mentioned earlier, Jim, usually when a new manager walks into a club, they focus immediately on having to improve the defence. But David Moyes, he's not had to do that. He omits Sean Dyche, left them defensively in a really good place, so he can skip a few chapters and work on the front end of the pitch with Everton, which is the most difficult, I suppose, but he can focus on that. And that's what he has been focusing on, trying to get Everton creating more opportunities and making the right decisions.
Eases half the workload for him, to inherit solidity at the back. But as I say, and I think you can actually see it in the game here. I mean, there's a very relaxed feel about the way Arsenal, the visitors, are moving the ball about, and it's not coming as easy for Everton just yet. But Moyes is working away on it.
Skelly takes the hit. There he once again is the target. This time the target's been found. He's in combat with Patterson. He's away from Patterson, but he runs out of pitch.
Fullback did well initially. It was a lovely take, beautiful take. He swamped and Patterson was straight on him. And there was more support just behind him in the form of Njai.
An opportunity for Nathan Patterson to impress David Moyes here today, playing out of position in this left-back role. He has played it before. For the Everton midfielder, the stride forward. The ball slammed shut by Ben White.
Yeah, I mean, he got a little bit lucky to be able to break into the Arsenal half, Eric Boonham. He was a little sloppy and showing way too much of it to the opposing team.
We're seeing a lot more of that these days from defenders.
What's next?
Ajay, Patterson. He presents it to Selamat. Patterson flipping bodies back. Raheem Sterling on the front foot. Trossard. It's Trossard. He found his spot. And an extra point from the initial. So trying to latch onto that. Everton corner. Lines this up for Everton. Tarkowski waits at the far post. Beto's there too. Everton looking to respond after taking that hit from Arsenal. Handling from David Ryan. Goal from Trossard, the first shot on target in this game. He has made it count. There is Declan Rice. White surrounded. Beto picks up. He's all from here. He's doing all the play. But Arsenal with enough bodies back. There's Patterson. It's Saliba who got back. Patterson again. Iliman Njai.
Well, that's typical of the response. That's a really positive reaction. Get right on the front foot and try and get back in this game. I mean, we spoke earlier on about the possibility of one-on-one. I didn't think we'd see it in this kind of manner with Beto, but Ryan is kind of very, very keen to go towards any danger, and he'll drift off his line.
Who prefers to take this corner kick for Everton. Roll short to Harrison. Has changed the angle, but Njai's seen off for now. There's a twist again. Patterson. It's just misjudging that. There's Njai again. Now Harrison once more for Everton. Momentum building. It's headed over the top. Guy O'Brien.
Clash of heads with Marino. It's unfortunate, but at least there's good ball being delivered into the box. And then Harrison, after that initial disappointing free kick, is now delivering much better. And that's unfortunate. It's just completely accidental when O'Brien goes through with a header and catches Marino.
Both being attended to here. Jake O'Brien has scored a couple of important goals for Everton this season against Brentford and West Ham.
Was the problem really that Idrissa Gueye didn't actually kind of meet that and keep it at that end of the pitch, and it's just basically helped Arsenal get on the front foot with the breakaway. But really liked the finish. He thought about coming inside, then thought, no, I'll back myself, and it worked.
This is how it looks right now. Arsenal looking to reduce that gap between themselves and Liverpool down to 9. Liverpool will play tomorrow at Fulham. And we saw David Moyes' reaction when the ball hit the back of the net. Head in his hands because he knew Arsenal had benefited from the Everton error, albeit fabulous finish from Trossard.
It was clinical.
He's back at his feet, but as you can see, Marino still being attended to here. And such an important player for them in the injury times of trouble. Leading the front line, different role for him today though.
Yeah, I mean, go back to, I think it was the first time at Leicester, and he scored a couple of goals, and he did really well that day, and it looked as if it could carry on, and that wasn't quite the case. I think there were a couple of blanks around that period for Arsenal as well, which may have been psychological. Who knows? It's like saying, telling you you're tired. You buy into it. Somebody's saying you're not going to score goals because you're missing all your attacking talent. They fired blanks.
Well, they do have a new sporting director in Andrea Berta.